Success often demands more than just talent or resources. It requires a mindset that embraces challenge and thrives under pressure. In the Trump strategy, Walk Your Way to the Top Against All Odds, we explore a path shaped by bold choices, unyielding resilience, and an indomitable will to rise above setbacks. Inspired by life lessons drawn from President Donald Trump's journey, this audiobook reveals principles that transcend politics, showcasing a strategy that pushes forward regardless of opposition, uncertainty, or criticism. Donald Trump's story is one of dramatic peaks and valleys. Whether building his real estate empire, navigating the harsh realities of public life, or competing in the political arena, Trump has shown a remarkable ability to press forward through both acclaim and adversity. His career is filled with moments where the odds were stacked against him, where most would have settled for less or walked away. But his defining characteristic has been his determination to find a way forward, a unique blend of ambition, confidence, and strategic thinking that has enabled him to walk his way to the top, no matter the obstacles. This audiobook is about distilling those lessons into actionable steps you can apply to your own life. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a career professional, or someone determined to make a difference, the Trump strategy offers a roadmap for turning challenges into opportunities. Each chapter uncovers a core element of this strategy: resilience, calculated risk-taking, unbreakable self-confidence, branding, and more. You don't have to aspire to Trump's life to gain value from his approach. This strategy isn't about emulation, it's about inspiration, taking the relentless spirit and applying it to your own journey. It's about building a mindset that welcomes challenges and sees setbacks not as endings but as vital steps in a larger story. As you dive into this audiobook, prepare to adopt a mentality that is bold, resilient, and unapologetically focused on success. The Trump strategy is not just a guide to reaching your peak, it's a playbook for winning against all odds. The Trump strategy: Walk Your Way to the Top Against All Odds. Written and published by the Zillion Pro. Chapter 1. The foundation of the Trump strategy. In every field, whether business, politics, entertainment, or athletics, the people who achieve remarkable success often share a particular set of principles. These principles aren't handed to them on a silver platter, nor are they learned overnight. They are earned, developed, and lived through experience, dedication, and unshakable commitment. In the Trump strategy, we're going to uncover these principles and strategies so that anyone, regardless of background, can rise to their peak against all odds. This journey starts with a strong foundation, built on traits that will fortify your resolve and drive you forward. 1.1 Understanding the Trump strategy framework. The Trump strategy is about creating a mindset and a way of life that empower you to act boldly, think creatively, and thrive in the face of adversity. At its core, this strategy is built on 5 foundational principles: tenacity, unyielding perseverance, and the drive to keep going, even when obstacles seem insurmountable; resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks, failures, and criticism, emerging stronger than before; uncompromising vision, an unwavering focus on long-term goals, refusing to settle for anything less than success; mastery of self, mastering one's thoughts, emotions, and habits to remain focused and effective; purpose-driven action, a commitment to purposeful actions that align with one's values and larger vision. Each of these principles is a building block in the Trump strategy, and together, they form a solid foundation for high achievement. 1.2 Tenacity, the unbreakable drive to succeed. At the heart of any great success story is an unbreakable will to push forward, even when the path gets rocky. Tenacity means refusing to quit when most would give up. It is the courage to forge ahead in the face of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Successful people develop tenacity through experience, learning to view every setback as a stepping stone toward their ultimate goal. They are not afraid to fail because they see failure as feedback, a vital part of the learning process that brings them closer to victory. Embracing tenacity requires embracing a growth mindset. Understand that challenges make you stronger and more resilient. Setting milestones, instead of focusing solely on the end goal, break it down into achievable steps that can help you feel progress. Cultivating persistence, remind yourself that persistence in the face of hardship is a choice, one that can be made daily. 1.3 Resilience, bouncing back stronger. While tenacity keeps you moving, resilience helps you recover from the inevitable setbacks along the way. True resilience isn't about avoiding adversity, it's about responding to it in a way that leaves you stronger. Resilience is a skill that can be cultivated, and those who learn to master it gain a distinct advantage. To develop resilience, accept failure as part of success. Instead of fearing failure, recognize that every setback is an opportunity to refine your approach. Build emotional agility, learn to manage your emotions effectively, so that they don't control your actions or reactions. Practice self-compassion, be kind to yourself, and don't let one failure define your worth or potential. 1.4 Uncompromising vision, setting your eyes on the horizon. A vital component of the Trump strategy is having an uncompromising vision. Visionaries don't just see the end result, they see a clear and powerful image of the life they want to create. They understand the why behind their actions, which helps them stay committed through challenging times. To create and sustain an uncompromising vision, identify your core values, take time to define the values that matter most to you and align your vision with them. Visualize your success daily, mentally rehearse your goals each day to make your vision a part of your daily mindset. Stay adaptable. Visionaries understand that while the goal may stay the same, the path may change. Adaptability is key to keeping your eyes on the prize. 1.5 Mastery of self, achieving internal control. At the heart of achieving any significant goal lies the ability to control one's internal state. Mastery of self involves managing your thoughts, emotions, and habits to stay focused, disciplined, and intentional in your actions. Self-mastery is achieved through self-discipline, creating routines and habits that support your goals. Mindfulness and awareness, being present in each moment, so that you make choices with intention rather than reacting to circumstances. Continuous learning, commit to improving yourself, whether through reading, mentorship, or self-reflection. 1.6 Purpose-driven action, the power of intention. Finally, the Trump strategy is rooted in purposeful action. Purpose gives your work meaning, making it more than just a means to an end. A purpose-driven person operates with clarity, passion, and a sense of responsibility that others find inspiring. Purpose-driven action requires understanding your why, knowing why you want to achieve a particular goal, beyond surface motivations like money or fame. Aligning your goals with a greater good, consider how your actions can positively impact others, as this will deepen your commitment. Staying consistent, purpose isn't a one-time burst of energy. It's about showing up each day and taking actions that move you closer to your goals. 1.7 Putting it all together, building your foundation. The Trump strategy's foundation may seem intense, but each principle supports the others, creating a synergy that propels you forward. Think of these principles as the pillars of a skyscraper. Without a solid foundation, it's impossible to build a structure that will withstand the test of time. To embody the Trump strategy, start by practicing one principle at a time. Set small goals to develop tenacity, build resilience in everyday situations, and clarify your vision. As you start to master these foundational elements, you'll notice a shift in your approach to challenges. You'll start to see setbacks as learning opportunities, failures as stepping stones, and obstacles as chances to sharpen your skills. 1.8 Reflection, assessing your own foundation. To make this strategy personal, take time to reflect on your current strengths and areas of growth in each of these foundational principles. Ask yourself, where do I demonstrate tenacity in my life, and where could I push harder? How well do I bounce back from setbacks, and what steps can I take to build resilience? Do I have a clear vision for my future? If not, how can I start defining it? How well do I manage my emotions, habits, and self-discipline? Am I taking purpose-driven actions aligned with my core values? By reflecting honestly on these questions, you'll start to develop a personalized roadmap that aligns with the Trump strategy. Remember, the goal isn't perfection. The journey to peak achievement is a continuous process of self-improvement, driven by the principles in this chapter. Chapter 2: Visionary Thinking, Seeing Beyond the Horizon. In the journey toward peak achievement, one of the most powerful tools you can possess is visionary thinking, the ability to look beyond current circumstances and see the potential of what could be. Visionary thinkers are not bound by the limitations of the present, they are guided by an unwavering belief in a brighter, more fulfilling future. They are the architects of change, the dreamers who set new standards, and the innovators who disrupt industries. In this chapter, we'll explore how you can cultivate a vision that not only drives you forward but also fuels your passion, shapes your purpose, and enables you to overcome any obstacle along the way. 2.1 The Power of Vision. At its core, a vision is a mental image of a desired future. It's the destination you want to reach, the goal that pulls you forward, and the why that gives your actions meaning. A powerful vision creates a clear sense of direction, which is essential when you encounter distractions, setbacks, or doubts. Visionary thinking has been a common trait among the world's most successful people, from inventors and entrepreneurs to artists and activists. They possess an extraordinary ability to imagine possibilities others can't see and to pursue these ideas with relentless passion. Benefits of visionary thinking. Direction and purpose. A vision serves as your North Star, providing guidance for the decisions you make and the actions you take. Increased motivation. When you're clear about what you want to achieve, it becomes easier to stay motivated, even in challenging times. Improved focus. A strong vision allows you to filter out distractions, helping you to focus on what truly matters. Enhanced resilience. A clear and compelling vision can help you persist through difficulties, as it reminds you of the bigger picture. 2.2 Creating your vision. Creating a compelling vision requires intentionality, reflection, and courage. This vision should be grand enough to inspire you yet grounded enough to be achievable. To create a vision that truly resonates with you, consider the following steps. Step 1. Identify your core values and passions. Ask yourself what matters most to you. What values and passions define who you are? Your vision should align with your core values to ensure authenticity and long-term commitment. Reflect on your unique strengths and talents, as well as the causes or issues you care about deeply. Step 2. Visualize your ideal future. Imagine your life 5, 10, or even 20 years from now. Where do you see yourself? What have you accomplished? Envision your professional achievements, personal growth, and the impact you want to have on others. Write down this vision as vividly as possible, describing specific details that bring it to life. Step 3. Set long-term goals. Break down your vision into achievable, measurable goals that can serve as milestones along the way. These goals should be ambitious yet realistic, challenging enough to stretch you but attainable with effort and dedication. Revisit and refine your goals periodically as you make progress, adapting them to changes in your circumstances or aspirations. Step 4. Align your vision with a greater purpose. Think beyond personal gain. Consider how your vision can positively impact others, whether it's your family, community, industry, or society as a whole. Having a purpose beyond yourself adds depth to your vision, making it more meaningful and sustainable. 2.3 Cultivating a visionary mindset. Creating a vision is only the first step. To bring it to life, you must adopt a mindset that embraces possibility, overcomes limitations, and is willing to see beyond immediate realities. Visionary thinkers are not content with the status quo. They are continually looking for ways to expand their horizons and push boundaries. Embrace curiosity and a growth mindset. Stay curious about the world around you. Seek knowledge, ask questions, and explore new ideas. A growth mindset, believing that abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work, is essential for visionary thinking. Welcome challenges as opportunities to learn and grow rather than as obstacles to be avoided. Break free from limiting beliefs. Many people fail to pursue their vision because they are held back by limiting beliefs such as "I'm not good enough" or "it's too late to start." Challenge these beliefs and replace them with empowering thoughts that affirm your potential. Surround yourself with people who encourage your growth and support your aspirations, as this will reinforce your confidence. Develop strategic foresight. Visionary thinkers anticipate trends and predict future changes, allowing them to stay ahead of the curve. Stay informed about developments in your field or industry, and look for patterns that could signal future opportunities or challenges. Use foresight to guide your decisions and prepare for potential obstacles before they arise. 2.4 Turning vision into action. A vision without action is simply a dream. Visionary thinkers understand that a compelling vision must be supported by concrete, purposeful actions. Translating vision into reality requires discipline, dedication, and a willingness to take consistent steps, even if they seem small at first. Set an action plan. Develop a step-by-step plan to move from where you are to where you want to be. Break your long-term goals into smaller, manageable tasks. Create daily, weekly, and monthly action plans to ensure that you are consistently progressing toward your vision. Establish a system to track your progress and celebrate small wins along the way. Cultivate daily habits aligned with your vision. Success is often a result of the habits you build. Choose daily routines that align with your vision, such as setting aside time for learning, self-reflection, and strategic planning. Avoid habits that detract from your vision, such as procrastination or distractions that waste time and energy. Consistently reinforce these habits to create momentum and accelerate your progress. Adapt and refine your vision as you grow. Visionary thinkers are flexible. They understand that growth may bring new insights or reveal areas for improvement. Be willing to adapt your vision in response to new information, feedback, or changes in circumstances. Remember that refining your vision is not a sign of failure, it's a sign of maturity and a commitment to continual improvement. 2.5 Overcoming obstacles to visionary thinking. Visionary thinking is a powerful tool, but it's not without its challenges. You may encounter resistance from others, self-doubt, or the temptation to settle for short-term rewards. To sustain visionary thinking, it's essential to recognize these obstacles and develop strategies to overcome them. Dealing with naysayers. Not everyone will understand or support your vision, and some may even criticize or discourage you. Surround yourself with people who believe in your vision and can offer constructive support. Learn to separate valid feedback from unfounded criticism. Use feedback to improve but ignore comments that aim to dissuade you. Managing self-doubt. Self-doubt is natural, especially when pursuing a bold vision. Recognize it as a part of the journey rather than a sign of inadequacy. Use affirmations, visualization, and journaling to reinforce your confidence and remind yourself of past successes. Seek out mentors or role models who have achieved similar goals. Their journeys can provide inspiration and reassurance. Avoiding the trap of instant gratification. Visionary thinking is focused on the long term, but it's easy to be distracted by short-term rewards or instant gratification. Remind yourself of your bigger vision whenever you're tempted to settle for something that doesn't align with your goals. Practice delayed gratification by making choices that contribute to long-term success rather than immediate comfort. 2.6 Reflection, defining your vision and next steps. As we conclude this chapter, take some time to reflect on your own vision. Consider the following questions to help clarify and strengthen your visionary thinking. What do I truly want to achieve in the next 5 to 10 years? How does this vision align with my core values and passions? What long-term goals can I set to bring this vision closer to reality? What specific actions can I take today to start working toward my vision? Who can I turn to for support and encouragement as I pursue this vision? By exploring these questions, you'll start to shape a vision that reflects your aspirations, purpose, and unique potential. Remember, visionary thinking is a lifelong journey. With each step you take, your vision will evolve, expand, and deepen. Embrace this process, and let your vision guide you toward the extraordinary life you're capable of creating. Chapter 3: Defying the Odds, a Mindset of Resilience. In the journey to peak achievement, resilience stands as one of the most critical qualities you can cultivate. It is the inner strength that keeps you grounded in the face of adversity, the mental tenacity that enables you to adapt and persevere through hardships, and the optimistic outlook that fuels your drive to overcome even the toughest obstacles. In this chapter, we'll explore how to develop a resilient mindset, understand the principles behind resilience, and learn actionable strategies to maintain resilience as you face challenges on your path to success. 3.1 Understanding Resilience. Resilience is more than just bouncing back from failure. It's about developing the strength to keep moving forward despite setbacks. Resilience enables you to thrive under pressure, transforming difficulties into opportunities for growth. Many high achievers have had to overcome significant odds to reach their goals, and resilience is often what separates those who succeed from those who give up. Key components of resilience. Mental fortitude. Resilience starts with the mind. A resilient person is mentally tough and able to maintain focus, even when faced with challenges. Emotional control. Emotions are a natural response to setbacks, but resilience involves managing these emotions constructively. Adaptability. Resilient individuals are flexible and can adapt their strategies or approach when circumstances change unexpectedly. Optimism and hope. Maintaining a positive outlook during hardships allows resilient people to look for solutions and stay motivated. 3.2. The importance of resilience in achieving success. In any significant endeavor, you will face obstacles, sometimes small, sometimes overwhelming. Building a resilient mindset allows you to stay committed to your goals, despite failures, rejections, or setbacks. How resilience drives success. Perseverance through failure. Many successful individuals have faced repeated failures before achieving their goals. A resilient mindset helps you view failure as a stepping stone rather than a roadblock. Ability to handle criticism. The path to success often invites scrutiny and criticism. Resilient people can learn from feedback without letting it derail their self-confidence. Overcoming imposter syndrome. As you pursue ambitious goals, you might sometimes doubt your own abilities. Resilience helps you overcome these doubts and keep pushing forward. Thriving under pressure. Whether you're an entrepreneur, artist, or athlete, high-stakes situations are part of the journey. Resilience allows you to manage stress and perform at your best even in tough circumstances. 3.3. Building a resilient mindset. Resilience is not something you're born with, it's a skill you can develop with intention and practice. Building resilience involves strengthening your mental and emotional foundations to withstand challenges. Here's how you can cultivate a resilient mindset. Practice self-awareness. Reflect on past challenges, think back to times you faced difficulties and overcame them. What strategies did you use? What did you learn? Identify your triggers. Notice the types of situations or criticisms that make you feel defeated. Understanding these triggers helps you respond more effectively in the future. Assess your self-talk. Pay attention to your inner dialogue. Replace negative or defeatist thoughts with constructive and supportive ones. Develop mental toughness. Embrace discomfort. Resilient people are not afraid of discomfort. Try intentionally placing yourself in challenging situations to build tolerance for adversity. Set incremental goals. Achieving small goals boosts your confidence and builds momentum, making it easier to tackle bigger challenges. Practice delayed gratification. Resilience often requires patience and delayed rewards. Learning to wait and stay focused on long-term goals builds mental strength. Cultivate emotional intelligence. Manage your emotions. Resilience doesn't mean suppressing emotions but rather understanding and managing them. Practice mindfulness and relaxation techniques to stay calm under pressure. Reframe setbacks as learning opportunities. Every challenge holds a lesson. Instead of focusing on the negative, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Build self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Recognize that setbacks are a normal part of the journey, and treat yourself with the same understanding you'd offer a friend. Foster an optimistic outlook. Visualize success beyond challenges. Regularly visualize your success, imagining how you will overcome obstacles and achieve your goals. Focus on what you can control. Resilient people don't waste energy on what they can't control. Direct your attention and effort toward actions within your control. Practice gratitude. Gratitude helps shift your perspective, allowing you to focus on what's going well and building a positive outlook. 3.4. Strategies for building resilience. Resilience can be actively developed through habits, routines, and practices that strengthen your ability to withstand and adapt to challenges. Embrace failure as part of growth. Redefine failure. Instead of viewing failure as something to avoid, see it as a source of learning. Each setback gives you valuable insights for future efforts. Extract lessons from mistakes. After any setback, take the time to analyze what went wrong and what you can do differently next time. Celebrate small wins. Recognize progress, even if it seems minor. Celebrating small achievements reinforces resilience by boosting motivation. Build a strong support network. Surround yourself with positive influences. Spend time with people who encourage you, inspire you, and believe in your goals. Seek mentorship. Mentors can offer guidance, support, and insights from their own experiences. They can help you see solutions you might have missed. Communicate and seek help. Don't hesitate to reach out to friends, family, or colleagues for support during challenging times. Practice resilience-building activities. Meditation and mindfulness. These practices help you stay calm, focused, and present, making it easier to handle stress and adversity. Physical exercise. Regular physical activity boosts mental resilience by reducing stress and increasing energy levels. Journaling. Reflect on your experiences, challenges, and achievements. Journaling allows you to process your emotions and track your growth over time. Develop problem-solving skills. Break down challenges into smaller parts. Tackling a big challenge can feel overwhelming. Break it into manageable steps to make it easier to overcome. Explore multiple solutions. When faced with a problem, brainstorm several possible solutions. Being flexible in your approach enhances adaptability. Take decisive action. Indecision can create more stress than the challenge itself. Make decisions with confidence, trusting your judgment and resilience. 3.5 A reflection. Cultivating your own resilience. As we conclude this chapter, remember the Trump strategy is built on unyielding resilience. Take some time to reflect on your resilience and areas where you can strengthen it. Consider the following questions to deepen your understanding of your resilience and how you can develop it further. How do I typically react to setbacks and challenges? What are some past challenges that I overcame, and what did I learn from them? How can I reframe my current challenges as opportunities for growth? What are some habits or practices I can incorporate to enhance my resilience? Conclusion. Resilience is a powerful tool that equips you to face life's challenges with courage, adaptability, and determination. By building a resilient mindset, you'll be better prepared to handle setbacks and obstacles as they arise. Remember, resilience is not only about enduring hardship, it's about growing stronger through it. This is Trump's strategy. Chapter 4. Bold Moves. The Art of Calculated Risk-Taking. Success often requires taking leaps into the unknown, venturing beyond comfort zones, and pursuing opportunities that carry an element of risk. Calculated risk-taking is about striking a balance between fearlessness and caution. This chapter looks into the mindset, strategies, and skills involved in making bold moves, as well as the processes that can help you assess and navigate risk intelligently. 4.1 The Nature of Risk. Risk is an inherent part of any journey toward success. It involves stepping into uncertainty, where the outcome isn't guaranteed. Unlike reckless decisions, calculated risks are those taken with a clear understanding of potential benefits and consequences. Mastering the art of calculated risk-taking allows you to move forward confidently, make impactful decisions, and avoid stagnation. Types of risks. Understanding the different kinds of risks can help you evaluate opportunities more effectively. Financial risk. Investment in a new business or venture where monetary returns aren't guaranteed. Reputational risk. Taking on projects or positions that could impact your public or professional image. Career risk. Moving into unfamiliar roles, starting a business, or pivoting in your professional life. Emotional risk. Making decisions that may impact personal relationships, mental health, or confidence. Creative risk. Launching innovative ideas or projects that push conventional boundaries and may face criticism or failure. Why risk-taking is essential for growth. Increases opportunities. Taking risks expands your range of possibilities and opens doors that might otherwise remain closed. Promotes learning and adaptation. Risks often lead to valuable lessons. Even if a risk doesn't result in immediate success, it offers insight that can be applied in future decisions. Builds confidence and resilience. Successfully navigating risk builds self-belief, adaptability, and resilience. 4.2 The Risk-Taker's Mindset. A risk-taker's mindset balances courage and practicality. While some fear is natural, successful risk-takers don't allow it to paralyze them. Instead, they transform it into a motivator for preparation and resilience. Characteristics of a calculated risk-taker. Self-belief, a strong belief in one's abilities to handle whatever outcome arises. Growth orientation, willingness to see failure as a learning opportunity. Strategic thinking, ability to weigh pros and cons, considering both short-term and long-term impacts. Flexibility, open to adapting plans if new information or circumstances require adjustments. Developing a risk-taker's mindset. Challenge fear of failure. Start small by challenging your fear of failure in everyday situations. Building comfort with minor risks strengthens your ability to tackle larger ones. Reframe risk as growth. View each risk as a potential pathway to growth, regardless of the outcome. Embrace uncertainty. Recognize that complete certainty is rare. Accepting some level of uncertainty frees you to take action without overthinking every possible consequence. 4.3 The process of calculated risk-taking. Calculated risk-taking isn't about acting on a whim. It involves a systematic approach to ensure that your actions are informed, deliberate, and aligned with your goals. Step 1. Define your goals and objectives. Clarify your purpose. Be clear about what you hope to achieve by taking the risk. Define both immediate and long-term goals. Identify potential outcomes. Visualize both the best and worst-case scenarios. Understanding potential outcomes makes it easier to weigh risks. Set your threshold. Determine how much you are willing to lose or compromise if the risk doesn't go as planned. Step 2. Gather and analyze information. Conduct thorough research. Gather all relevant information that can influence your decision. This could include market data, competitor analysis, or personal testimonials. Identify success patterns. Look at similar cases where risks were taken successfully. Identify any patterns or strategies you can apply to your situation. Consult with trusted advisors. Seek opinions from mentors, colleagues, or experts who have experience in similar scenarios. Their insights can help you evaluate risks more effectively. Step 3. Evaluate the pros and cons. List potential benefits. Enumerate the advantages that successful risk-taking could bring, including financial gains, career growth, or personal development. Assess drawbacks and challenges. Be honest about potential losses, including time, money, reputation, or relationships. Consider the likelihood of each outcome. Evaluate the probability of each possible outcome, focusing on factors that may increase or decrease your odds of success. Step 4. Develop a contingency plan. Prepare for setbacks. Outline steps you'll take if things don't go as expected. Contingency plans reduce stress and improve your ability to pivot. Identify points of adjustment. Determine specific points in your plan where you can pause, reassess, or alter your approach based on new insights. Create an exit strategy. Know when to cut losses and move on. An exit strategy ensures you don't overcommit to a failing venture. Step 5. Take action and reflect. Move forward decisively. Once you've made an informed decision, act with confidence. Hesitation can dilute the impact of your efforts. Monitor progress and adapt. Keep track of results and be prepared to adjust your course as necessary. Reflect on the experience, regardless of the outcome. Reflect on the process, learn from it, and apply these lessons to future risks. 4.4 Practical tips for calculated risk-taking. To make calculated risks part of your life, you can apply certain daily practices and decision-making strategies to help reinforce a mindset that embraces bold moves. Start small. Build confidence gradually. Begin with low-stakes decisions that require moderate risk. Success in smaller risks builds the courage and confidence to tackle larger ones. Experiment and iterate. Regularly test small changes or innovations. Each successful experiment reinforces your ability to take calculated risks. Surround yourself with risk-takers. Join like-minded communities. Spend time with people who encourage growth and embrace challenges. Positive reinforcement from others makes it easier to take risks. Seek mentorship from experienced risk-takers. Learning from someone who has a track record of taking calculated risks can provide valuable insights and reduce your own learning curve. Embrace change. Be open to new experiences. Regularly step out of your comfort zone to acclimate yourself to new situations and environments. Stay adaptable. Develop a flexible mindset that allows you to pivot quickly in response to changing conditions or new opportunities. 4.5 Reflection. Assessing your risk profile. Take a few moments to reflect on your own approach to risk. Understanding your risk profile helps you make decisions more confidently and set realistic expectations. What type of risks are you most comfortable with? Which ones are the most challenging for you? Are there any fears or mental barriers holding you back from taking calculated risks? What steps can you take to gradually expand your comfort zone? Conclusion. Taking calculated risks is essential for progress and innovation, and it plays a crucial role in the journey toward personal and professional success. By cultivating a mindset that embraces strategic risk-taking and applying a systematic approach to assessing and navigating risks, you position yourself to make bold moves that can lead to transformative opportunities. Chapter 5: Mastering Self-Confidence and Charisma. To succeed against all odds, one must master the art of self-confidence and charisma. These qualities enable individuals to command respect, inspire others, and navigate challenges with poise. In this chapter, let's learn what it means to build self-confidence from within, develop authentic charisma, and project a magnetic presence that draws others to your vision. 5.1 Understanding Self-Confidence. Self-confidence is the foundation of all personal and professional achievements. It is the belief in one's abilities to overcome obstacles, make effective decisions, and execute plans. True self-confidence isn't an act but a deeply rooted mindset that is built over time. The nature of true confidence. True confidence is an inner conviction rather than a surface-level fake. It doesn't fluctuate based on external validation or circumstances. People with genuine self-confidence possess an unshakable faith in their own abilities and a willingness to take responsibility for their actions. This inner assurance radiates outward, making others naturally gravitate toward them. Benefits of self-confidence. Enhanced decision-making. Confident individuals make faster, more decisive choices because they trust their instincts. Increased resilience. A strong belief in oneself equips individuals to face setbacks with a solution-oriented approach. Improved relationships. Confidence creates a sense of security that allows for open and authentic interactions with others. The difference between self-confidence and arrogance. While self-confidence is rooted in humility and self-assurance, arrogance is often a cover for insecurity. Confident individuals don't feel the need to boast or undermine others, whereas arrogant people might seek validation by belittling those around them. The key difference is that true confidence inspires, while arrogance repels. 5.2 Building Unshakable Self-Confidence. Developing self-confidence is a gradual process that requires intentional actions and mindset shifts. Building a solid foundation of self-belief starts with self-awareness, positive habits, and resilience. Step 1. Embrace self-awareness. Identify strengths and weaknesses, know your unique abilities as well as areas that need improvement. Self-awareness is the first step to genuine self-confidence. Acknowledge past achievements, take time to reflect on your accomplishments, however small. This exercise helps build a positive self-image. Address limiting beliefs, identify negative thought patterns that hold you back. Replace these beliefs with constructive affirmations that reinforce your worth. Step 2. Develop a growth mindset. Focus on continuous learning. Confidence grows when you are knowledgeable and competent in your field. Make learning a lifelong habit. Welcome feedback. Seek out constructive criticism, as it allows you to improve. Confident people value growth over defensiveness. View failures as lessons instead of fearing failure. See it as an opportunity to learn. This mindset shift transforms setbacks into building blocks for confidence. Step 3. Take action daily. Set and achieve small goals. Each small achievement reinforces self-belief and motivates you to tackle larger challenges. Step outside your comfort zone. Confidence builds when you face uncomfortable situations. Gradually taking on challenges outside your comfort zone enhances resilience. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness, especially when facing difficulties. Self-compassion fosters self-acceptance and fortifies your confidence. 5.3 The Power of Charisma. Charisma is the unique ability to influence and inspire others positively. It's a magnetic quality that combines confidence, authenticity, and warmth, drawing people toward you. Charisma can be developed through practice and self-awareness. Components of charisma. Presence. Charismatic individuals are fully engaged in interactions, making others feel valued and heard. Authenticity. Being genuine and transparent fosters trust and connection. Expressiveness. Using body language, voice tone, and words effectively conveys emotions and creates a memorable impression. The impact of charisma on success. Charisma is a powerful tool for personal and professional success. It enables leaders to influence, negotiate, and inspire. Charismatic individuals are often perceived as trustworthy, capable, and likable, qualities that can open doors and create lasting partnerships. 5.4 Developing charisma. While some may be naturally charismatic, anyone can develop this quality through practice. Charisma is less about inherent personality traits and more about behavior, communication style, and attitude. Step 1. Cultivate active listening. Practice mindful attention, focus completely on the person speaking, maintaining eye contact and minimizing distractions. Show genuine interest, ask open-ended questions and show curiosity about others' perspectives. People feel valued when they are truly listened to. Respond thoughtfully. Instead of formulating responses while others speak, wait until they've finished. This habit enhances both understanding and connection. Step 2. Work on nonverbal communication. Use open body language, stand or sit with an open posture, avoid crossing your arms, and maintain a relaxed stance. Make eye contact. Eye contact signals confidence and respect. Avoid staring, but aim for a natural, consistent gaze. Smile genuinely. A warm smile instantly creates rapport. It signals approachability and puts others at ease. Step 3. Express emotion. Use vocal variety. Varying pitch, tone, and pace can make your speech more engaging. A monotonous tone can quickly lose attention. Be enthusiastic. Show passion for what you're discussing. Enthusiasm is contagious and draws people into your ideas. Share personal stories. Charismatic people often use anecdotes to connect with others. Personal stories add relatability and demonstrate authenticity. Step 4. Build emotional intelligence. Be empathetic. Strive to understand others' feelings and perspectives. Empathy creates bonds and fosters trust. Stay calm under pressure. Charismatic people maintain composure even in stressful situations. This stability is reassuring and creates confidence in others. Practice self-regulation. Being in control of your emotions allows you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively, which is essential for authentic charisma. 5.5 Projecting a magnetic presence. Presence is the energy that others feel when you enter a room. It's an intangible quality that reflects confidence, calmness, and focus. People with a strong presence are often perceived as leaders, even if they hold no formal authority. Steps to enhance your presence. Practice mindfulness. Staying mindful of your body language, tone, and energy levels keeps you grounded and enhances presence. Command attention with posture. Stand tall, keep your head up, and project a relaxed yet poised stance. Set a positive intention. Before any interaction, set an intention to make others feel valued. This focus naturally shifts your energy to create a magnetic presence. 5.6 Practical tips for building confidence and charisma. These daily habits can help you gradually cultivate confidence and charisma in a genuine and impactful way. Practice positive self-talk. Replace doubt with affirmations. Remind yourself of your capabilities and achievements. Use affirmations to reinforce self-belief. Visualize success. Before important events or meetings, visualize a positive outcome. This mental practice boosts confidence and prepares you for success. Engage in public speaking. Join speaking groups. Opportunities like public speaking classes or Toastmasters can help you practice presence and vocal expressiveness. Speak up in group settings. Regularly contributing to discussions builds confidence in articulating ideas and strengthens your presence. Reflect and adapt. Seek feedback on presence and communication. Ask trusted friends or mentors for feedback on your presence and how others perceive you. Continuously adapt and improve. Charisma and self-confidence are skills that can always be refined. Continuously observe how others respond to you and adjust your approach to enhance your impact. 5.7 Building lasting relationships through charisma and confidence. Self-confidence and charisma don't just benefit you, they also have a lasting impact on the relationships you build. Charismatic people excel in making others feel valued and respected, which strengthens personal and professional bonds. Developing these qualities can help create a supportive network of allies, mentors, and friends. The role of trust in charisma. Trust is the foundation of charisma. Charismatic individuals earn trust by being reliable, authentic, and considerate. They follow through on commitments, respect others' time, and maintain honesty in their dealings. This trust makes others more likely to support their vision and collaborate on shared goals. The importance of networking. A network built on trust and mutual respect can be a tremendous asset. Confident, charismatic individuals are often seen as natural leaders, which attracts others looking for mentorship or partnership. By maintaining a genuine interest in others' success, you can expand your influence and achieve mutually beneficial relationships. 5.8 Overcoming setbacks to maintain charisma and confidence. Charisma and confidence can waver in times of hardship. However, it's during challenging periods that these qualities become most valuable. The ability to maintain confidence and project charisma, even when facing obstacles, is what sets resilient leaders apart. Learning to reset. Reaffirm your purpose, remind yourself why you started your journey, especially when confidence wavers. Reconnecting with your purpose renews your motivation and drive. Practice resilience. Use setbacks as opportunities to practice resilience. Each time you overcome adversity, your confidence grows stronger, and your charisma deepens. Seek support. Even the most charismatic leaders need support. Surround yourself with a network of mentors and trusted friends who can provide guidance and encouragement. 5.9 Final thoughts on self-confidence and charisma. Self-confidence and charisma are cornerstones of the Trump strategy for achieving success against all odds. By developing these traits, you build a powerful presence that enables you to influence others, overcome challenges, and inspire trust and loyalty. This mastery of self-confidence and charisma empowers you to turn even the most challenging circumstances into stepping stones toward success. Key takeaways. Confidence is built from within through self-awareness, resilience, and a commitment to personal growth. Charisma is a blend of presence, authenticity, and expressiveness, making people feel valued and inspired. Cultivating a magnetic presence requires mindful attention, positive body language, and genuine interest in others. Strong relationships, built on trust and respect, are essential for achieving long-term success. During setbacks, maintaining a confident and charismatic demeanor reinforces your resilience and leadership qualities. Through intentional practices, anyone can develop the poise and influence to inspire others and lead them toward a shared vision of success. As you strengthen these qualities, you'll find yourself more equipped to walk confidently toward your goals, attract valuable allies, and inspire others to join you in defying the odds. Chapter 6 The Resilient Comeback. Handling Criticism and Setbacks. In any ambitious pursuit, setbacks and criticism are inevitable. Yet, what often separates successful individuals from those who fall short is their response to these challenges. This chapter explores how to develop a resilient mindset that not only withstands criticism and adversity but leverages these experiences as fuel for growth and success. Adversity can be a catalyst for reinvention, personal growth, and a stronger comeback if handled with the right mindset and strategies. 6.1 Embracing the reality of setbacks and criticism. Achieving anything of significance will inevitably attract obstacles, failures, and critics. Some of the most successful leaders and innovators in history, from Abraham Lincoln to Thomas Edison, faced failures and criticism, sometimes to a discouraging degree. Understanding that setbacks and criticism are part of the journey can help you approach them with resilience rather than despair. A growth mindset toward failure. Embracing a growth mindset means viewing challenges and setbacks as valuable learning experiences rather than final verdicts. Each failure provides data. It shows you what works, what doesn't, and where you need to adjust. Instead of viewing setbacks as a sign of personal inadequacy, see them as stepping stones toward mastery. Growth versus fixed mindset. People with a fixed mindset see failure as a reflection of their unchangeable abilities, while those with a growth mindset see it as an opportunity to develop new skills and improve. Failure as feedback. Reframe failure as a form of feedback, highlighting where changes can lead to progress. Criticism as a path to improvement. Criticism, particularly constructive criticism, can be one of the most powerful tools for growth. While not all criticism is helpful, learning to sift through feedback objectively can provide insights that might otherwise go unnoticed. Constructive versus destructive criticism. Recognize the difference between feedback meant to help you grow and criticism intended to undermine or discourage you. Detaching from emotion, developing the ability to listen to criticism without taking it personally is crucial. This detachment allows you to objectively assess whether the feedback is useful. 6.2 Building mental resilience. Mental resilience is the capacity to bounce back quickly from difficulties. Building resilience requires a blend of mental toughness, emotional intelligence, and a clear sense of purpose. Resilience allows you to handle adversity with grace and turn setbacks into platforms for growth. Strategies for developing mental resilience. Self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness you would offer a friend facing challenges. Self-compassion reduces anxiety, enhances focus, and helps you recover from setbacks more swiftly. Reframe the situation. Shifting your perspective can make even the toughest setbacks more manageable. Instead of seeing a failed project as a waste of time, view it as a learning experience that will prepare you for future success. Focus on your why during tough times. Reconnect with your purpose. Remembering why you're working toward a particular goal can help you stay committed even when the journey becomes difficult. Mindfulness and stress management. Practices like meditation, journaling, or even deep breathing exercises can help you remain centered and clear-headed in the face of adversity. 6.3 Developing a thick skin. Handling criticism with grace. For those in high-profile positions or competitive industries, criticism will often come uninvited. Developing a thick skin doesn't mean ignoring all feedback. It means knowing when to filter out unconstructive criticism while being open to insights that can help you improve. Separating ego from performance. One of the greatest challenges in handling criticism is the natural tendency to associate one's self-worth with performance. To build a thick skin, it's essential to distinguish between the two. Depersonalize feedback. View criticism as feedback on your performance, not a reflection of your character or worth. This shift makes it easier to address weaknesses without becoming discouraged. Remember the big picture. When facing criticism, remind yourself of your long-term goals. Minor setbacks or critiques are temporary, they don't define your entire journey. Techniques for gracefully responding to criticism. Acknowledge the criticism. When you receive feedback, acknowledge it respectfully, even if you don't agree. Showing openness demonstrates maturity and self-confidence. Ask for clarification. If the criticism is vague, ask for specific examples. This approach not only helps you understand the feedback better but also shows that you're committed to improvement. Thank the critic. Expressing gratitude for feedback, particularly when it's constructive, can disarm critics and reinforce your commitment to personal growth. 6.4 Turning setbacks into strength. The most resilient people view setbacks as opportunities for reinvention. Rather than allowing adversity to derail their ambitions, they use it to fuel a comeback that's even stronger than before. This section will explore strategies for transforming failure into fuel for future success. Analyzing and learning from setbacks. Reflect and learn. Take time to analyze what went wrong and identify the lessons learned. Reflecting on setbacks without dwelling on them allows you to apply these lessons to future efforts. Seek support and mentorship. Talking to mentors or peers who have faced similar setbacks can provide valuable perspective and advice for overcoming challenges. Rebuilding confidence after failure. Recovering from setbacks requires a boost in confidence to push forward. Taking intentional steps to restore your self-belief will help you regain momentum. Set small goals. Start with manageable goals that allow you to rebuild confidence gradually. Success in smaller tasks can provide the momentum needed for bigger challenges. Visualize success. Visualization can help reset your mindset after a setback. Picture yourself achieving your next goal, focusing on the actions you need to take rather than the obstacles you might face. 6.5 Turning critics into allies. Constructive criticism, when embraced, can turn critics into allies. Many successful individuals have leveraged feedback from critics to improve their performance and enhance their reputation. Techniques for winning over critics. Seek out criticism. Ask for feedback proactively, especially from those who may have been critical in the past. Showing openness to improvement can turn skeptics into supporters. Demonstrate growth. When you make improvements based on feedback, inform your critics. This approach shows that you value their input and are committed to continuous improvement. Engage in constructive dialogue. Invite critics to share their perspectives in a constructive manner. Engaging in meaningful discussions can provide clarity and mutual respect. Recognizing when to ignore criticism. Not all criticism is worth your time or attention. Learning to distinguish between valuable feedback and unproductive negativity is key to maintaining resilience. Ignore personal attacks. Criticism that attacks your character or personality, rather than your performance, is rarely productive. Recognize such remarks as noise rather than helpful feedback. Focus on trusted sources. Prioritize feedback from people whose opinions you trust and respect. Valuable criticism often comes from those who understand your goals and want to see you succeed. 6.6 The Resilience Blueprint. Practical steps for handling criticism and setbacks. To build resilience, follow these daily and long-term practices that reinforce your ability to handle adversity with grace and poise. Develop a resilience routine. Daily reflection. Spend a few minutes each day reflecting on your achievements and areas for improvement. This practice enhances self-awareness and reduces defensiveness to criticism. Stress relief techniques. Incorporate practices like meditation, exercise, or journaling to manage stress effectively. Set realistic expectations. Anticipate challenges. Knowing that setbacks are inevitable prepares you mentally to handle them with resilience. Accept imperfection. Understand that perfection is an illusion. Growth comes from learning through mistakes. Cultivate a positive support network. Surround yourself with encouragement. Seek relationships with people who support your growth, even when things get tough. Positive influences can offer perspective and encouragement. Limit exposure to negative voices. While constructive criticism is valuable, constant exposure to negativity can hinder resilience. Protect your mental energy by limiting interactions with overly critical people. 6.7 Final thoughts on the resilient comeback. Handling criticism and setbacks is not about avoiding adversity but learning to navigate it with strength and clarity. A resilient mindset transforms obstacles into stepping stones for success. By embracing feedback, cultivating mental toughness, and maintaining focus on your long-term vision, you can leverage every challenge as an opportunity for growth. The journey to success will inevitably test your resolve, but resilience is what ensures you keep moving forward. Setbacks, when faced with a constructive outlook, allow you to emerge stronger, wiser, and better prepared. Each failure becomes a lesson, each criticism a chance to improve, and each comeback a testament to your determination. Resilience is not just a tool for survival, it's a catalyst for achieving greatness against all odds. Through intentional practices, a supportive network, and a focus on self-improvement, you can handle the pressures of criticism and setbacks with grace and perseverance. Resilience empowers you to maintain momentum, inspire those around you, and ultimately, walk confidently toward your goals. Chapter 7: Expanding Your Influence. The Power of Branding. Building a powerful personal brand is one of the most effective ways to expand your influence and leave a lasting impact. Branding isn't just for businesses, it's a strategic tool that enables individuals to differentiate themselves, share their unique story, and connect with others on a deeper level. In today's competitive world, personal branding has become essential for achieving success, establishing credibility, and making a memorable impression. In this chapter, we look into how to create an authentic brand that represents your values, showcases your strengths, and amplifies your influence. From identifying your core message to leveraging digital platforms, you'll learn how to craft and maintain a brand that sets you apart. 7.1 Understanding the importance of personal branding. Your personal brand is essentially your reputation, how people perceive you based on the qualities, values, and expertise you consistently demonstrate. Whether you're a business leader, entrepreneur, or professional, your brand is your identity in the marketplace. A strong personal brand can open doors to new opportunities, increase your credibility, and enhance your influence. Key benefits of personal branding. Credibility. A well-established personal brand signals expertise and reliability, making others more likely to trust and respect your insights. Visibility. A recognizable brand helps you stand out in crowded markets, allowing you to reach and engage a larger audience. Influence. As your brand grows, so does your ability to impact others and drive positive change in your field. Opportunities. A strong brand attracts partnerships, collaborations, and opportunities for growth that may not otherwise be available. 7.2 Defining your brand identity. A successful personal brand begins with a deep understanding of who you are and what you stand for. Defining your brand identity means identifying your core values, unique strengths, and long-term goals. It's about discovering what makes you different and what you want people to remember about you. Key elements of a personal brand. Values and beliefs. What principles guide your actions and decisions? Your brand should reflect the values you hold dear, as these will resonate with others who share similar beliefs. Strengths and skills. Identify your unique talents, skills, and expertise. What do you excel at? What unique insights or value can you bring to others? Passions and purpose. What drives you? Understanding your passion helps convey an authentic message that will connect with others on a deeper level. Vision. Where do you see yourself in the future? A compelling brand has a clear direction that attracts followers and supporters. Crafting your personal brand statement. A personal brand statement is a concise, clear expression of who you are and what you offer. It should reflect your values, strengths, and goals in a way that speaks to your target audience. Example: I empower professionals to transform their careers through practical leadership strategies and a growth mindset. 7.3 Creating a consistent and authentic image. Consistency and authenticity are the cornerstones of a successful personal brand. Consistency ensures that people recognize you and understand what you stand for, while authenticity builds trust and relatability. Tips for building a consistent image. Visual identity. Design a visual brand that includes elements such as color schemes, fonts, and imagery. Your online presence, from profile pictures to website layout, should visually reflect your brand. Voice and tone. Your writing style and tone of communication should be consistent across all platforms. Whether it's professional, casual, or inspirational, your tone should align with your brand values. Content strategy. Develop a content strategy that supports your message and expertise. Regularly share insights, stories, and advice that reinforce your brand identity and provide value to your audience. Embracing authenticity. Authenticity is what connects you to others on a personal level. People are drawn to those who are genuine and transparent. Be honest about your journey, share your successes as well as your failures. Authenticity means embracing both strengths and vulnerabilities. Stay true to your values, align your actions with your values and beliefs, even if it means taking a less popular stance. Consistency in values cultivates trust. 7.4 Leveraging digital platforms for branding. In today's digital age, building a brand involves establishing a strong online presence. Platforms like LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, and personal websites are powerful tools to showcase your expertise, connect with like-minded individuals, and reach a global audience. Choosing the right platforms. Each platform serves different purposes and attracts unique audiences. Choose platforms that align with your brand message and audience demographics. LinkedIn, ideal for professionals. LinkedIn allows you to share industry insights, connect with peers, and establish your authority in your field. Twitter is great for sharing quick insights, participating in discussions, and engaging with a wider audience. Instagram, visual storytelling can be very impactful for certain brands. Use Instagram to share behind-the-scenes glimpses, inspirational quotes, and personal stories. Personal website. A personal website acts as your online portfolio, providing a central location for your bio, achievements, and portfolio of work. Tips for maximizing your online presence. Post consistently. Regular updates keep your brand top of mind and reinforce your expertise. Engage with your audience, respond to comments, answer questions, and participate in conversations. Engagement fosters community and builds loyalty. Share valuable content, whether it's insights, resources, or inspirational stories. Focus on delivering value with every post. 7.5 Final thoughts on expanding your influence through branding. Personal branding is more than a marketing tool, it's a means of expressing your unique value and building a legacy. By creating an authentic, consistent brand that reflects your values, skills, and vision, you can attract meaningful opportunities and expand your influence far beyond your immediate circle. A strong brand doesn't just resonate with others, it inspires, motivates, and leaves a lasting impression. As you cultivate your brand, you'll not only differentiate yourself in your field but also create a powerful platform that empowers you to share your message, impact lives, and reach new heights of success. Embrace the power of branding, and let it be the force that propels you toward your goals. Chapter 8: Relentless Focus and Discipline. In any journey toward success, focus and discipline are the cornerstones that separate high achievers from the rest. Achieving great things requires a persistent commitment to your goals, even in the face of distractions, setbacks, and temptations to veer off course. Focus allows you to channel your energy and attention on what matters most, while discipline gives you the resilience and structure to make steady progress. In this chapter, we'll look into what it means to develop relentless focus and unwavering discipline. We'll explore techniques to enhance concentration, manage time effectively, and create habits that support your ambitions. By mastering focus and discipline, you'll cultivate a mindset that drives you to achieve even your loftiest goals. 8.1 The Power of Relentless Focus. Focus is the ability to direct your attention toward specific objectives, ideas, or tasks without being derailed by distractions. In a world full of constant stimuli, staying focused has become one of the greatest challenges and one of the most valuable skills. Relentless focus requires more than just dedication. It demands intentional choices and practices that keep you on track. Benefits of focus in achieving success. Enhance productivity. When you focus on a single task or goal, you accomplish more in less time, reducing wasted effort. Improve quality. Concentrating on fewer tasks at a time often leads to higher quality outcomes because your attention isn't fragmented. Reduce stress. A focused mind is clear and calm, reducing the mental clutter that often leads to overwhelm. Goal attainment. Focused individuals are more likely to achieve their goals because they maintain a steady path and make consistent progress. 8.2 Developing a mindset for laser-like focus. Achieving relentless focus starts with cultivating the right mindset. This mindset involves intentionality, the ability to prioritize, and an understanding of what truly matters to you. Without a clear purpose, focus becomes harder to sustain. Steps to cultivate a focused mindset. Define your why. Understanding your reasons for pursuing specific goals provides motivation and clarity. When your why is strong, it's easier to resist distractions. Set clear goals. Ambiguous goals lead to ambiguous results. Break down your ultimate goals into clear, specific milestones. Embrace minimalism. In terms of tasks and responsibilities, less is often more. By focusing on a few key priorities, you can direct your energy more effectively. Commit to growth. A growth mindset that embraces learning and improvement makes it easier to maintain focus, even when progress feels slow. Visualizing success. Visualization is a powerful tool for building focus. By regularly visualizing your goals and the steps needed to achieve them, you create a mental blueprint that keeps you aligned with your objectives. Spend a few minutes each day imagining the future you're working toward, seeing yourself achieve the milestones along the way. 8.3 Harnessing the Power of Discipline. While focus gives you direction, discipline provides the structure and resilience needed to stay on that path. Discipline is the commitment to act in accordance with your goals, even when it's inconvenient, challenging, or uncomfortable. It's about choosing long-term benefits over short-term gratification. Why discipline matters for success. Consistency. Discipline ensures that you make steady progress, even if it's incremental. Success is often the result of consistent actions taken over time. Self-control. Discipline strengthens self-control, helping you resist distractions, temptations, and impulses that don't serve your goals. Resilience. A disciplined approach builds resilience by training you to push through challenges without wavering. Key principles of discipline. Delayed gratification. Discipline often requires sacrificing short-term pleasure for long-term gain. Embracing this mindset is essential for sustained success. Routine and habit formation. Establishing productive routines and habits makes discipline easier to maintain because it reduces the need for constant decision-making. Accountability. Holding yourself accountable, whether through self-reflection, journaling, or an accountability partner, helps reinforce your commitment to discipline. 8.4 Techniques to strengthen focus and discipline. Strengthening focus and discipline is a continuous process that requires conscious effort. Implementing specific techniques and strategies can help you improve these skills over time. The Pomodoro Technique. The Pomodoro Technique involves breaking work into 25-minute intervals, called pomodoros, with short breaks in between. This approach prevents burnout, enhances focus, and increases productivity by creating a clear structure. Work for 25 minutes. Set a timer and focus solely on your task for 25 minutes. Take a 5-minute break. Use this time to relax, stretch, or take a few deep breaths. Repeat. After 4 pomodoros, take a longer break, 15 to 30 minutes. The Eisenhower Matrix. The Eisenhower Matrix is a prioritization tool that categorizes tasks into 4 quadrants based on urgency and importance. This tool helps you focus on high-priority tasks and avoid time wasters. Quadrant 1, urgent and important. Do these tasks immediately. Quadrant 2, not urgent but important. Schedule time for these tasks to ensure long-term progress. Quadrant 3, urgent but not important. Delegate these tasks if possible. Quadrant 4, not urgent and not important. Eliminate or minimize these tasks. Time blocking. Time blocking involves scheduling specific blocks of time for different tasks or goals. By allocating dedicated time slots for each priority, you can reduce decision fatigue and stay focused. Create blocks for key activities. Assign time blocks for activities like deep work, exercise, learning, and planning. Limit task switching. By focusing on one task per block, you minimize the distractions and inefficiencies of multitasking. Respect your blocks. Treat each time block as a commitment, even if other tasks compete for your attention. 8.5 Building habits for long-term focus and discipline. Creating sustainable habits is essential for maintaining focus and discipline in the long term. Habits streamline actions, reduce reliance on willpower, and make disciplined behavior feel effortless over time. Steps to build effective habits. Start small. Begin with manageable habits to build momentum, such as focusing on a task for 10 minutes or journaling your goals each morning. Be consistent. Consistency is crucial in habit formation. Try to perform your habits at the same time each day to strengthen neural pathways. Use triggers and rewards. Pair each habit with a trigger. For example, starting work after your morning coffee, and reward yourself afterward to reinforce the habit. Tracking progress. Tracking your progress helps you stay motivated and see the results of your efforts. Use a habit tracking app or a simple journal to record your daily accomplishments. 8.6 Final thoughts on focus and discipline. Relentless focus and unwavering discipline are the bedrock of sustained success. By cultivating a focused mindset, practicing daily discipline, and eliminating distractions, you create a powerful framework for achieving your most ambitious goals. Focus helps you hone in on what truly matters, while discipline ensures you keep moving forward even when challenges arise. By integrating these qualities into your life, you'll not only make progress toward your goals but also develop the resilience, confidence, and strength to conquer any obstacles that stand in your way. In the journey toward achieving greatness, focus and discipline will be your most reliable allies. Chapter 9: Networking and Building Strategic Alliances. Networking and building strategic alliances are vital components for long-term success, particularly in today's interconnected world. Relationships serve as the backbone of nearly every major success story, enabling individuals and businesses to leverage resources, share knowledge, and create opportunities that they couldn't achieve alone. Strategic alliances, on the other hand, offer partnerships that go beyond casual networking, with a focus on mutual benefit and collaboration. In this chapter, we'll explore effective networking strategies, discuss the significance of building authentic connections, and learn how to create and maintain strategic alliances. With practical insights and actionable techniques, you'll understand how to position yourself within a powerful network that can amplify your influence, help you seize new opportunities, and propel you toward your goals. 9.1 The importance of networking and strategic alliances. Networking extends beyond the superficial exchange of business cards at events. True networking is about forming genuine, reciprocal relationships that provide value to both parties. In the same vein, strategic alliances represent deliberate partnerships that align with your goals and objectives, where each party contributes resources, skills, or access that benefits the other. Benefits of networking. Expanded opportunities. Networking opens doors to job opportunities, collaborations, mentorship, and industry insights that might otherwise be inaccessible. Knowledge sharing. By connecting with experts and peers, you gain access to valuable knowledge, industry trends, and insider perspectives that enhance your professional growth. Enhanced credibility. A strong network can enhance your credibility and reputation within your field, making it easier for others to trust and support you. The role of strategic alliances. Resource sharing. Strategic alliances enable both parties to leverage each other's resources, whether it's technology, funding, or human capital. Competitive advantage. By forming alliances, you can gain a strategic edge over competitors by pooling unique strengths and capabilities. Increased market reach. Alliances can help expand your market reach by connecting you with new audiences, customers, and geographic regions. 9.2 Developing a networking mindset. Successful networking requires a mindset focused on mutual benefit, curiosity, and a genuine desire to connect with others. Instead of approaching networking with the intent to gain something, focus on how you can contribute and add value to others. This shift in mindset leads to deeper, more meaningful connections that yield benefits over time. Characteristics of a strong networking mindset. Genuine interest. Approach each person with an open mind, seeking to understand their goals, challenges, and experiences. Value creation. Instead of asking, "What can I get?" consider, "How can I help?" This approach creates goodwill and establishes trust. Patience and persistence. Building relationships takes time, so be prepared to invest effort consistently. Practicing active listening. One of the most overlooked skills in networking is active listening. When you listen with intention, focusing on the other person's words, tone, and nonverbal cues, you convey respect and empathy. Active listening not only helps you understand others but also establishes a foundation of trust. 9.3 Identifying key contacts and strategic partners. Not all connections will have equal value for your goals. It's essential to identify individuals and organizations that align with your objectives and have the potential to contribute meaningfully to your success. These may include industry experts, potential clients, mentors, and strategic business partners. Steps to identify key contacts. Define your goals, clarify what you aim to achieve through networking, whether it's career advancement, business expansion, or skill development. Map out your network, list your current contacts and categorize them based on their relevance to your goals. Research and reach out, identify new contacts through industry events, social media, and professional platforms like LinkedIn, and proactively reach out to those who align with your objectives. Evaluating potential strategic partners. Before entering a strategic alliance, consider whether the partnership offers a clear mutual benefit. Analyze the strengths and resources each party brings, ensuring that they complement rather than compete. Evaluate whether the partner aligns with your values, vision, and brand. 9.4 Building authentic connections. Authenticity is essential in networking. People are more likely to connect with, remember, and support individuals who are genuine and transparent. Building authentic connections involves being yourself, sharing your passions, and demonstrating a sincere interest in others. Tips for building authentic connections. Be yourself. Authenticity builds trust. Don't try to be someone you're not to impress others. Ask thoughtful questions. Instead of asking typical questions, try to dig deeper to uncover the person's passions, challenges, and values. Share your story. Opening up about your own experiences and challenges makes you relatable and creates a sense of connection. Offer help without expecting immediate returns, whether it's advice, a resource, or a connection. Offer support without expecting anything in return. This generosity fosters reciprocity. 9.5 Effective networking techniques. Networking requires both online and offline strategies to build a well-rounded network. With digital platforms, you can expand your reach beyond geographic limitations, while in-person interactions help create stronger, lasting connections. Online networking strategies. LinkedIn optimization. Make sure your LinkedIn profile is professional and showcases your expertise. Engage with relevant content, participate in groups, and send personalized connection requests. Join online communities. Platforms like industry-specific forums, Reddit, and Slack channels allow you to connect with like-minded professionals. Engage with social media content. By regularly engaging with others' content, commenting, sharing insights, and asking questions, you can build rapport and visibility. In-person networking strategies. Attend industry events, conferences, seminars, and workshops are ideal for meeting people who share your professional interests. Participate in local meetups. Many cities offer networking events or meetups. These events allow you to connect in a more casual setting. Follow up effectively. After meeting someone, follow up with a personalized message. Mention specific details from your conversation to reinforce the connection. 9.6 Creating and managing strategic alliances. Strategic alliances are formal partnerships that aim to achieve mutual goals. Unlike informal networking connections, strategic alliances are often structured with clear expectations, defined roles, and shared responsibilities. These partnerships can range from co-marketing agreements to joint ventures and product collaborations. Steps to establish strategic alliances. Identify complementary strengths. Look for potential partners who possess strengths that complement your own. Consider factors like industry expertise, market reach, and technical skills. Define mutual goals. Clarify the objectives and outcomes you hope to achieve through the alliance. Both parties should benefit, with goals that align but do not conflict. Negotiate roles and responsibilities. Clearly outline each party's roles, responsibilities, and contributions to avoid misunderstandings down the line. Managing and sustaining alliances. Maintain regular communication. Schedule regular meetings or check-ins to ensure both parties are aligned and address any emerging challenges. Measure success. Define metrics to assess the effectiveness of the alliance. This could include revenue growth, new customers acquired, or brand visibility. Adapt to changes. Circumstances may evolve, requiring you to adapt your alliance terms or objectives. Flexibility is key to maintaining a successful partnership. 9.7 Leveraging networking and alliances for growth. Networking and strategic alliances, when leveraged effectively, can accelerate both personal and professional growth. These relationships offer unique resources, insights, and perspectives that may not be accessible through other means. Using your network to drive business growth. Lead generation. Your network can provide referrals and introductions, increasing your client base and opening up new revenue streams. Market expansion. Partnerships with businesses in complementary markets can help you expand into new regions or demographics. Access to capital and resources. Strategic partners can often help with funding, technology, and resources that accelerate growth. Personal development through networking. Mentorship. Networking connects you with mentors who can provide guidance, feedback, and advice. Skill development. By learning from those in your network, you can gain new skills, knowledge, and insights. Emotional support. A strong network provides emotional support and encouragement, which is particularly valuable during challenging times. 9.8 Challenges and pitfalls in networking and alliances. While networking and alliances have immense benefits, they also come with challenges. Misalignment, miscommunication, and trust issues can jeopardize these relationships. Understanding potential pitfalls helps you navigate and avoid common mistakes. Common networking challenges. Networking fatigue. Networking can be draining, particularly for introverts. To avoid burnout, focus on quality over quantity and take breaks when needed. Superficial relationships. Shallow connections may not yield the same benefits as meaningful relationships. Aim for depth rather than breadth in your networking. Over-reliance on network. Relying too much on your network without offering value in return can damage your reputation. Practice reciprocity consistently. Pitfalls in strategic alliances. Lack of clear objectives. Without clear goals, alliances can become unfocused and fail to deliver results. Poor communication. Communication is the foundation of successful partnerships. Failure to maintain open and honest communication can lead to misunderstandings. Mismatched expectations. Ensure that both parties understand and agree on expectations to avoid conflicts. Final thoughts on networking and strategic alliances. Networking and building strategic alliances are more than just business tactics. They are long-term investments in relationships that can open doors, accelerate growth, and provide crucial support throughout your journey. Cultivating authentic connections and aligning yourself with the right partners can propel you toward your goals faster and with greater resilience. However, effective networking and alliances require dedication, patience, and a focus on mutual benefit. Embrace a mindset of reciprocity. Seek not only what you can gain, but what you can give. Over time, this approach creates a trusted circle of allies who are invested in your success just as you are in theirs. Remember, the most powerful networks are built on trust, respect, and shared value, where each connection is seen as a meaningful collaboration rather than a mere transaction. In the pursuit of your ambitions, let networking and strategic alliances be pillars that support and amplify your efforts. Approach each new connection as an opportunity to learn, grow, and contribute. When leveraged with sincerity and strategic intent, these relationships will not only enhance your professional journey but enrich your life with a diverse, supportive, and influential community. Chapter 10. Conclusion. Your Trump Strategy Roadmap to the Top. In life, as in business and politics, success often hinges on one's ability to face challenges head-on, adapt to shifting landscapes, and remain focused despite criticism or setbacks. The Trump strategy, Walk Your Way to the Top Against All Odds, has aimed to capture this spirit, presenting the lessons drawn from President Donald Trump's journey as tools for those pursuing their own peak. Donald Trump's career is a testament to resilience, audacity, and the power of self-belief. Whether building skyscrapers or pursuing high-stakes political ambitions, he exemplifies a mindset that refuses to yield under pressure. He has often faced daunting odds, fierce opposition, and a level of scrutiny few can imagine, yet his approach has always been to keep moving forward, never allowing fear or failure to derail him. The lesson here is not just about success, it's about the strength and courage required to persevere when the path becomes steep. In adopting this strategy, remember that the journey to the top is rarely straightforward. Setbacks will come, as they do for everyone. But with the right mindset, you can turn obstacles into stepping stones and criticism into fuel. Like Trump, it's essential to embrace your unique strengths, be willing to take calculated risks, and stay true to your purpose even when others doubt you. Confidence, persistence, and an unshakable commitment to your vision are essential to walking your way to the top, no matter the challenges ahead. The Trump strategy is ultimately about courage, the courage to stand firm in your beliefs, to act decisively when it matters, and to believe in your potential even when circumstances seem unfavorable. By following this path, you're not merely aiming for a goal, you're creating a legacy, shaped by resilience and a refusal to be deterred by odds. So, as you step forward, take these lessons with you. Let resilience be your foundation, let your vision be your guide, and let nothing stop you from reaching the top. The peak is within reach for those bold enough to pursue it against all odds.